morning, boys and girls. Welcome to week 9. This week for shared reading, we are going to be looking at another Dreamtime story from the Indigenous Australian people, and the focus is going to be on how the birds got their colours. So we remember that a Dreamtime story is stories that have been passed down over generations from the Indigenous Australian people, and they want to teach their children the beliefs that they have about the land or about their culture or about the way that things are. So we looked at how the kangaroos got their tails, and today we're going to look at how the birds got their colours. So today we are going to be working on our prediction. So before we start reading, I wonder if you're already thinking, I wonder what this story might be about, or what events might happen in the story, or who the characters are in this story. We can already see that this bird is full of colour, but I wonder if they always had colour. Today we're going to watch half of the story, and then you're going to make a prediction on what you think will happen in the next part of the story. And after you have wrote your prediction, you might have time to come back and watch the end of the story and see if your prediction is correct. So let's start reading.
Colours, an Aboriginal story told by Mary Albert, compiled by Pamela Lofts. This is the story of how the birds got their colours. Long, long ago, in the Dreamtime, when the land and animals were being made, all the birds were black, all one colour, till one day a little dove flew around looking for food. He flew down to the ground to catch a big, juicy grub. But instead, he landed right on a sharp stick. It pierced his little foot and made him very sick. For days, he lay on the ground in pain. His foot swelled up. He was dying. All his mates gathered around to see how they could help. All except Crow. He just wandered around with his hands behind his back. Suddenly, the parrot rushed forward and with her sharp beak...
Okay, boys and girls, that's where we're going to stop our reading for today. So poor little dove, he's all black, he has a swollen foot, and all the other birds are trying to help him, but the crow is being stubborn and doesn't want to help him. He's not being a very kind friend. Now we're up to the part where the parrot rushed over to him and with his sharp beak. Now I wonder what the parrot would do with his sharp beak to help the little dove. So your task for today in your learning journal is to predict what you think will happen next. So I think that, write your prediction, because you need to say why, and then you're going to end your sentence. So Miss Portelli's prediction is, I think that the parrot will poke his beak into the dove because he's in pain and hopefully burst open his swollen foot. Okay, so I've said what my prediction is and why I think that will happen. You might want to draw a picture underneath your prediction, and you also might want to finish the story. Okay, goodbye for now, Year 1. I'm going to click play and continue the story, and then we're going to meet again tomorrow for our next shared reading lesson. Okay, bye for now.
burst the little dove's swollen foot. Colour splashed out all over the parrot. Red and green and blue ran down her chest, wings and tail. It splashed out all over the other birds. Some got red, some brown, some blue, some yellow. Some got spots, some got stripes. All got colours. All except Crow, who was standing away from the others. Crow got no colours at all. So that's how the birds got their colours. And as for the little dove, he soon got better, thanked the parrot, and was able to fly away. And that's the end of how the birds got their colours.